Hello, hello. Happy Travel Tip Tuesday, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, it is been a little bit, I don't know, damp. So I have my travel hat on for you. I got a raincoat because it's a little overcast and cloudy. It's been drizzling a little bit here in the North Texas area. And I am here committed as I love doing, coming to you sharing Happy Travel Tip Tuesday in this Advent season, this holiday season. So I am excited to share my travel tips to you. Coming to you committed around 12:30 the Central Standard Time here in Texas, United States of America, to share these tips, answer any questions that you might have, and just be here for you, however it is that you might need. The series that we have for this month is 2021, as we are ending the year, the top holiday travel tips in a pandemic or post-pandemic world. And we this month are celebrating Disability Rights Awareness Month. We are also celebrating the Safe Toys and Gifts Awareness Month, National Human Rights Awareness Month, AIDS awareness. Another one that's very dear to me is to choose hope and support cancer awareness. And the tips that I've got for you this week is the top 5 when traveling with your pets, your little fur baby, so that you can stay in a place with um, your baby and just enjoy without stress. So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Michelle Maynard Macarthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a positive process for change with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. And that lean stands for lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition, while taking and showing you to those top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. I am a certified health and wellness coach that complements a certification I have in traditional Chinese medicine, along with 30 plus years in the hospitality, tourism, hotels. So travel is in my DNA, and I am devoted to you executives out there to improve your own health and wellness while finding that perfect mind, body, and soul balance so that you can really give yourself self-care, have that treatment for your work, your family, and your play. But first and foremost, I want to share with you my why. And my why is that I am a survivor. I am a survivor of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder along with depression for over 30 years now. And I get to stand here today with my voice. It is not always easy. I will let you know that. There are times that I struggle to even just get up. There are times that it is hard for me to raise my hands, but I keep pushing on because I am a survivor. And so I want each of you to know that as you may go through your struggles that we are all going through in these uncertain times. And for those of you that have fur babies, those are great emotional support dogs. That's another reason I tell you that. You may find that I'm hearing too many ums, there's uncomfortable pauses. I see her eyes twitching. She goes to this side, she goes to this, she moves. It's really hard to really focus. That is the neurological side of it. But just stay with me. I always get back on track, and I do thank you for your grace and support and being here so that I can share these tips. A little bit more about me is that I am a mother, a believer, entrepreneur, advocate for those with unique, limited abilities, an educator, a speaker, and of course, a world class traveler. And these tips are being brought to you today by Macarthur Accommodations, where we are a hospitality, health and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company that specializes in overall optimal health and wellness with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. We focus on wellness workshops, wellness seminars. I come and I speak ways for you to combat anxiety and stress in these unsettling times, how to manage it with certain great tools. We do wellness retreats all over those luxury destinations all over the world. And so the tips for you today that I'm super excited is when you're traveling with pets, your little fur babies. These are so important and they need the love and care so that you understand as well. But I do welcome you to tell me the frustrating things that you've experienced when traveling, as well as any tips that you might have to share with our group that I encourage everybody to join in and come join our Immunity for Life community. You can subscribe and go to the link below I have indicated for MacArthurAccommodations.com. So the number one tip for you today is with your pets is reduce unpleasant surprises with airline travel. You want to make sure of that because you want to familiarize yourself with pet policies. They all have pet policies. More people are traveling these days, and update the info. Especially if your little fur baby's going to go in cargo, you want to make sure you've got the labels of the proper airlines, okay? And you want to make sure if there is a pet cost, because whether you're bringing your pet on board or under, you definitely, each of the airlines have different policies, prices, and regulations. Take direct flights when you can. That way it just limits the amount of time that your little fur baby is up in the air and the car, however that might be. And try not to sedate the pet unless the vet recommends it. Avoid flying with snubbed nosed pets. I never knew this until I really started doing some research for you, because according to the Humane Society, pugs, Pekingese dogs, or even Persian cats, they can suffer from heat strokes and oxygen deprivation, especially if they are in that cargo area. So you want to make sure that you try to avoid, if possible, with the beautiful little poochies and kitties. Tip number 2 for you today is the TSA suggestions when flying. Keep your pets in your arms, on a leash, or both. I recommend both. That way you have that pet, but if something startles them and they run off, you still have that leash to hold on to. And do not put your pet in the x-ray. Sometimes we're all in that hustle and bustle and we don't even realize it. But please no x-ray. The TSA will probably grab you and say no, but just so that you know beforehand, just send that crate through empty. And always walk with your pet through the detector. Tip number 3 is car travel with your fur baby. You want to make sure that you keep them secure in your car. Be careful and not let them stick their head out. You know, our dogs or kitties, most of the dogs I see, they want to stick their head out, get the wind and everything, but it can be dangerous. There can be debris flying in that's going to get into their little faces. So you want to be careful with that so they don't get injured, and buckle them up. Make sure that they are restrained and secure. If they have a crate, keep them in the crate when possible and in the back seat. In the back seat, they've got the chair, the seats right there that are a barrier for whatever reason if something happens with a collision, okay? And plan ahead. Always plan ahead, never leaving an animal in the car. That is a big no-no. There's a lot of awareness. There's a lot of people that get freaked out if they see your animal in the car. So please just make sure that you are not taking them with you. Familiarize your little animals with their own crate so that they are ready for that. Tip number 4 is avoiding anxiety and overexcitement with your fur baby. Have their favorite toy with a piece of your clothing, some kind of a garment of, even it could be a scarf, whatever it might be, just so that it has your scent, because that brings calmness to your animal. A comfortable bed It can be sprayed with a calming spray that's called Adaptopil, or even CBD. You can use that for that's available for pets, and have scheduled meal times adapting to their metabolic needs, along with scheduled, you can have those bathroom breaks. And when you have those bathroom breaks and you're traveling by car, you want to make sure that you are away, far enough away from the road, so you're not creating anxiety and stress on the little animal, and that there's a lot of land that they can go and be in a little bit more of a safe environment. The fifth and final tip for you today when traveling with your pets, your little fur baby, is keeping your fur baby safe during this holiday travel. Ensure your pet is microchipped with their up-to-date registration details. You never know what's going to happen, and you always want to make sure. Sometimes the collar can come off, the little name tags, but when it's chipped, that is just some over protection for you to make sure that they are okay. And getting that up-to-date registration details, wearing a collar with your name and contact details, and have an extra tag if in case that you lose the one that's on there or it falls off. Packing beyond the standard food, bowls, the bedding. Have rescue remedies. Make sure you have those bottled water, bowls, towel in case there's overheating. Sometimes they even have the cooling mats or the jackets, just in case if you need that. But some towels, putting that in some ice and just being able to cool them down are great little rescue remedies. And contact the vet in your area. Contact your vet for specific instructions, especially when traveling with your senior little animals. You want to make sure that their medications are all proper, and also have a list of the veterinarians that will be in the area that you're traveling in, just in case you have an emergency that you need. So these are my travel tips for you today when taking your beautiful special fur baby along with you. And I hope that it has brought you great value. You are welcome to hit replay, comment below, let me know things that are frustrating, things that have been great tips for you. And please just let us know what we can do to be of service. If there's any of the services that we have, we would be honored to help you with your wellness workshops, your pantry makeovers, wellness retreats, whatever it might be. Or if you are a destination or hotel that would like me to showcase in your area, let me know. I love always going on site and traveling around the world as well. So thank you again for tuning in and coming into this space. I am wishing each of you a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day on this Travel Tip Tuesday. Come back tomorrow and we will have some wellness tips tomorrow around 2:30. Thank you again. God bless you.